right, Akron Comicon. I'm here with none other than Dirk Manning. Trademark mask here. We're gonna do it together.
Yeah, there we go. See, now we can. Now it's really us.
It's official now.
You can
it's
tell.
Absolutely official.
No, thanks for having me on, man.
Hey, man, I've been wanting to do this since last year. So
yeah, we did talk about it last year.
We did talk about it last year, and this is actually where I met you and started and heard of you the first time. What we want to do was actually get you on the show after con season.
Right.
That way we can continue to showcase some of your work and talk more in depth about this stuff.
This is like the highlights package, right?
This is the highlights package. This is exactly what that is.
It's really a highlights package.
It is, absolutely. You got yourself a present there, and I'm kind of almost excited.
I'm excited too. I don't know if we want to lead that.
Well, let's get into that in a minute. Uh-oh. Somebody's interested. They want to see what's in the box. It's almost like that movie. What's in the box?
I thought we want to do the game in Aliens.
Yeah. Anyway,
yes, sir.
I don't even know where to begin anymore. Dirk Manning, Tales of Mr. Rhee. I mean, let's talk about these for a minute. Let's let the audience know who you are, what you're all about. What is Tales of Mr. Rhee?
Dirk Manning. I'm the writer of Tales of Mr. Rhee, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Tales of Mr. Rhee is a story about a magician. He lives in a world that has been through the Armageddon and the Rapture. And everyone wants to think the world's kind of back to normal now. Everyone wants to think that the world is, okay, the 3 days of darkness happened, terrible things happened, but it's done. Mr. Rhee knows it's not done. And he's trying to kind of show people, look, there's still things left. There's still things going on. This is not done yet. Volume 1 we did in black and white, kind of like an old school, film noir, to really give it that neo-noir kind of look. Because ultimately it's very much a noir book. Volume 2 is about what Mr. Rhee did during the Armageddon, during the Rapture, and full color. But it's about Mr. Rhee trying to protect 5 orphaned siblings during the end of the world. So it's the feel-good book of the year.
That is absolutely amazing.
And Volume 3, no point in burying the lead, I guess. Volume 3 of this series will be starting online this coming Monday, as a free online comic for about 5 months. We're going to be offering new content every weekday for 5 months.
Crap. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Now you did that before with
Nightmare World.
Nightmare World. Okay.
Yeah, and actually the first volume of Tales of Mr. Rhee. Yeah, it's going to be through Devil's Due first. It's going to be part of their Digital First initiative. We're going to be offering the first Wednesday of every month. You can buy the whole issue for that month online at Comixology. Or if you just want to read it page by page, you can read it page by page through the website. So you can read it free. You can get the PDF, the Comixology download all at once, or drive through comics, whatever. Then in April, when the whole 5-issue miniseries is done, 5 issues, 5 different artists, 5 standalone stories that weave into one big story, like Nightmare World.
Nightmare World, yeah.
At the end, we're then going to do a Kickstarter. You can get the trade paperback. You can get deluxe hardcover. That's what this is.
Oh.
I know. I keep coming to it. But then we'll do a Kickstarter in April for a deluxe print collection. But the first time you can get the print collection will be in April via Kickstarter.
That is awesome. And where can they find the rest of your stuff? Now I know you said over at
Devil's Due.
Devil's Due.
I'm all over social media. I mean, DirkManning.com is my homepage.
DirkManning.com, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, DirkManning.com. Other than that, they can go Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr.
Well, I follow you on both Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, just at Dirk Manning. There's a really cool group on Facebook, the Friends or Fiends of Dirk Manning Support Group.
I didn't know this. Why didn't I know this?
Oh, wow, man. Well, I don't like
follow you on Facebook.
We have like over 800 members, man. It's crazy. And we just talk about Cthulhu stuff, horror stuff, my stuff, ice cream, heavy metal, and wrestling. It's pretty much what we talk about. Yeah, man. So, but go on Facebook and it's the Friends of Dirk Manning Support Group, but the R's in parentheses. So it's like the Friends or the Fiends.
I love it. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you do on Facebook, file under.
Right, exactly.
Best in the world.
Best in the world,
Best
man.
in the world.
Some of the cosplay here is best in the world. So.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Now, let's talk about Nightmare World real quick.
Yeah.
All right, Nightmare World, these are compilations, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about Volume 1 here.
Well, basically, with all Nightmare World, there's 13 stories in each book. Each story is written by me, then drawn by a different artist or art team. It's kind of like a Twilight Zone EC Comics vibe. And what's cool is with Nightmare World, 13 stories in each book. Each story is written by me, drawn by a different artist or art team. And each story is a totally different genre of horror. But as all these standalone stories, as you read the trilogy so far, together, they all weave into one giant story as you keep going. So it's really a lot of fun. It's a very ambitious project, a very cool project. The first 3 volumes came out through Image Comics. People have been begging for Volume 4. Halloween's coming again around, so stay tuned. Halloween will be here before we know it, but
something like that, yeah.
Just stay tuned.
That's awesome. Very cool. Now this one, I have not seen this one. Please explain.
Sarah Benkin of Peppermint Monster Press did this book, Then It Was Dark. This is an anthology of all real-life ghost stories. And basically what it was is she asked a bunch of different writers that she knew, have you ever had a paranormal experience? And if so, would you write it as a comic script? And then she was going to have someone draw them. So that really awesome. Cool. And I had a paranormal experience I didn't talk about very much publicly about 20 years ago in New Orleans. But I wrote it. She had an amazing artist, Sires Jan Black, draw it. And it's a totally 100% true story about what happened in New Orleans to me about 20 years ago.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. If you can get this book is almost out of print right now. So if anybody can get a copy of Then It Was Dark, get a copy. I have about a dozen or so copies left, but they'll be out of print. I would hope it would get reprinted at some point. I think you can get it digitally, but this is just an amazing anthology of all real-life ghost stories. So I was really honored to be a part of that.
Really cool.
Yeah.
That is absolutely cool, and my wife picked that one up. I was fortunate enough to pick up these.
Yeah, I know. You practice what you preach. You're buying all this stuff.
I know. First of all, you're absolutely one of my favorites, and obviously proof is in the pudding because of the fact that I am sitting here with these. These are all my copies. I pretty much...
They're signed to you, right? They're your books.
That's right. They're signed copies.
Sure, man. You always sign books for free. If people buy your book right from you on the spot, you sign it.
Absolutely. And so I decided I wanted to get the Nightmare Worlds and, of course, Tales of Mr Rhee, because when I met you last year here, and you started describing it to me, it was absolutely, I don't know, I was enthralled by it, so I had to have it, and I knew you were going to be here this year, so
right on, man.
I had to pick these
Akron
up.
Comicon is a great show. I love doing this show every year. This show is amazing. What Michael's done with this show is just incredible. So
absolutely, next year he's going into a bigger venue.
Oh, it's insane, man. I'm so excited for him. Good guy, good person, great show.
Hands down.
Perfect.
Hands down. It's great.
Perfect.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, and I think now is the time.
I owe my buddy Roger for this. If we can put the camera, Rod, thank you. Jump in here, Roger. I'm not going to stab you. I have not yet seen, when we did Volume 2 of Tales of Mr Rhee, we funded the collection through a Kickstarter. And the deal was you could get a Kickstarter exclusive hardcover. And we got funded in like 13 hours, I think it was, something crazy. So we started doing these stretch goals because my goal was just to be able to pay to have the collection printed. So I really wasn't interested in like making crazy profit off this. So the more stretch goals we hit, the more free stuff I kept giving everyone aside from the hardcover. So I have never seen this before.
So this is the one time.
Yeah, because you can't back your own Kickstarter. So I don't get a box. I don't get the big box of Dirk stuff. I don't get the big box of Dirk. So this is the debut. I have never looked in one of these. I haven't seen them. Yeah, it just came in the mail today from Roger. So
and this is the first time unboxing of
of the Tales of Mr Rhee. Don't cut towards you. Don't cut towards you, but I'm good. Don't do this at home. Yeah, exactly. See.
But you saw it here first, folks.
Right. See, I'm so anxious. Yeah, get stabbed on the air.
Well, what happens if dirt blood gets on it?
Well, right. See that right.
Goes up.
If my blood gets on it, right, you'll have the last
Dirk DNA. You'll have a prized possession.
See, I don't even know how to. The question's going to be, can Dirk open the box?
What's in the box?
How does this? Okay. All right, I guess we go right through here. I want to be careful because I want to cut your stuff up either, man.
Hits it, does open up a gateway?
Right.
Let's scoot out of the way. Opens up a hellmouth.
Right, exactly. I'm probably doing this all wrong. I don't either. But you're like, Dirk, you just open it. There's like a, oh. Here, you take that.
I'm excited.
No, wait, I know better. Hold on. If my martial arts instructor ever saw me handle a blade like that, there you go.
Thank
you don't
sir.
throw knives at people. I'm so excited.
You noticed when I handed it back to you, though.
You did it the right way, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now, we did these to a fulfillment center. I'm like all sweating. I'm so excited. Woo-hoo. Yeah, we got paper.
Look,
More paper.
More paper. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. I don't even know where to start. All right. Let's start with what obviously was pledged for.
So this is the pledge on Kickstarter.
This was the pledge. You got a hardcover edition of Tales of Mystery. So he's got the trade paperback.
You get a hardcover edition of this.
You get the hardcover. Okay. Real nice. I've seen the hardcovers. I got my copies the other day. But yeah, real nice. What'd you do in your new book? Sorry,
Smell
Roger.
it.
I huffed it. Yeah, I did. I left a little in there for you.
Just a little, though. Just a little.
Now, some of the extras you got, a book plate, and you get a book plate. This was some exclusive art. This was the original cover for issue 2 that we went with a different cover. We went with the Cthulhu cover instead. So we made this new book plate that you can glue into the hardcover if you want or not, you know. I signed them, set that had sketches on them of Mr. Rhee and signed them. You can only get these. I mean, we're not making these again. This is it. So you get the signed, exclusive book plate.
And once again, this is on Kickstarter.
Yeah, this is all. This
So
is
when
if you
you're
get it.
back on Kickstarter,
Yeah, the deal was for the $25 pledge, you got a hardcover and all the stretch goals. These are all the stretch goals. A button, Tales of Mystery button. Yeah. We did just for the Kickstarter people, your buttons are all glow in the dark. So this is actually a glow in the dark
What?
button. I don't even have one of
let me
these.
see
Yeah,
this, let me
yeah,
see this,
yeah.
let me see this.
Yeah, look at it, man.
oh, that's so cool.
I just gave away my last glow in the dark button to some little kid that was like really liked the symbol. I'm like, I don't even have a glow in the dark button now.
That just shows what kind of a good person you are.
I guess. This is super cool. One of the bonuses that we did was bonus comic stories. But I didn't want to put them in the trade paperbacks. I wanted to be exclusive for Kickstarter. Yeah, see? Right.
They're excited for it. I'm excited for it.
So what we did, there's 2 a bonus comic that you can only get on Kickstarter. Mariana Pescata did the cover. She is doing the first issue of Volume 3 of Tales of Mr. Rhee. And this has a never-before printed story by Josh Ross and a brand new story, Mr. Rhee story, by Matt Mehrhoff of Mercy Sparks.
What?
Then there's also a bunch of pinups in the back.
Oh,
Stuff
how
like
cool
that.
is this?
So a free bonus comic came with it, all for your $25 pledge. And we're going to do this model again for Volume 3.
That is really cool.
And now, here's what's super sweet.
Oh.
3 art prints.
What?
I haven't seen these yet. I mean, I've seen the
haven't
art.
even
I've seen
seen
the
these
art.
yet.
No,
Uh-oh.
I haven't. I've seen the art. So this is one.
Holy coolness.
This is
Batman.
by Set the Moose and Anthony Lee. Did this first one.
That is absolutely amazing.
And these are
Great
exclusive.
artwork.
Like, we're not reprinting these. You only get these you only got these to the Kickstarter.
That is
So that's the
fantastic.
team of Carmageddon.
That is great stuff.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. If you act now.
You're going to go
Okay, I'll do this one.
on the far left
This was
side.
a really cool one.
That's actually really cool.
This is another exclusive print. Howie Knowles, Terra Normal, and Mr. Rhee. So this is a character crossover. I love Terra Normal. Terra Normal is one of my favorite comics by Howie Knowles. Howie is doing an issue of Tales of Mystery Volume 3. So another totally exclusive print. With Dirk Manning and the Shadow Man in the background.
I see that. That's awesome.
Yeah. People always thought that Shadow Man was Dirk Manning, but no, we're two separate people, as can be seen now. I haven't seen this, man.
That is absolutely amazing. I love the artwork.
Howie, Terra Normal, great comic. Terra Normal, a very cool creator. He's illustrating an issue of Tales of Mystery Volume 3, the fifth issue.
That is
Mystery. It's Mystery in Space. So.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really. Then this one. I love all these prints, but Matt Merhoff, who did Mercy Sparks.
Oh, that is
So it's a Mercy
cool.
Sparks mystery. He sent me like 5 different ideas, and with this one, oh my God. I mean, like her tail laying over Cthulhu's leg.
I love it. That is fantastic.
I have the original art of this too. He sent it to me. So I actually have this original art.
And once again, this is a Kickstarter exclusive.
Yeah, these were all Kickstarter, so you don't get these through the Kickstarter. And the question is, why does Mercy Sparks or Cthulhu, depending whose house it is, have Dirk Manning's picture on their bedstand? But,
That is awesome.
Who doesn't? Touche.
That's a valid point.
And I love her look. Like, what? What's the big deal? What?
Hey,
What?
Me and
I'm just banging Cthulhu.
We're just hanging out.
Now the hardcover. Yeah. Well, and the cool thing is, the hardcovers took longer to bind than they were supposed to. A lot longer. The trade paperbacks were out before the hardcovers. So we actually had to we have to resolicit the trade paperback because I didn't want the books to be out in comic shops till the Kickstarter people got them. So I also threw in for everybody a free bonus sticker. So that was like my little thank you to everyone for what they did. So if you backed the Volume 2 Kickstarter, you got at the $25 level the hardcover, and then you got shirts and stuff too, add-ons. You got the hardcover, a book plate signed by me, signed by the series artist Seth the Moose, head sketched by Seth. A button. I upgraded the buttons to make them glow in the dark as a thank you to everybody.
That's awesome. All the way.
Bonus sticker, bonus comic with 2 brand new stories and a bunch of pinups.
And of course the artwork.
And 3 art prints, all for $25.
You can't really ask for anything more than that.
No.
Because, $25 obviously goes a long way for your Kickstarter campaign.
Oh yeah, and it was stretch goals. I wasn't looking to get rich off this. I was looking to fund the trade paperback collection. We did that, so if I could reward people for backing, it was my honor to do so. So thank you, Roger. I hope to get one of these boxes myself someday. I got to figure out how. I wasn't smart enough to. Oh look, see, this did open. I could have just opened it. I just cut the thing open.
No, I have to ask the question.
Yeah.
How does it feel having seen this now for the first time?
It's I don't want to get all misty-eyed, but it's really a testament. It's just cool that people would back this. I'm happy we got to do the hardcover and then the trade paperback. I'm really honored to be able to give everybody all this extra stuff. I mean, to me,
absolutely cool. It's amazing.
Paying it forward. I didn't make any big money on this. This was just thank you. I'll make money on the trade paperbacks. We'll make money selling the books. But this was just my thank you to people.
Just for even backing it.
For backing it.
For liking it.
And this is for digging it, man. And this is the model we're going to use for Volume 3 in April. We'll do the hardcover. It's probably going to be, the hardcover might be like 30 or something because it's going to be like a 5-issue hardcover, a little bit thicker. But I'm looking at doing something like this again. How much extra stuff can I give people? So thank you, Roger. I'm sorry I ruined your box. But yeah, man. So that's that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But that was.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome, man.
I gotta get up there. I'm gonna get all verklempt. I'm supposed to be scary. I'm supposed to be scary. I shouldn't be all sentimental.
Aaron, maybe we should do this instead.
Yeah. The tears roll down. So thank you, man, for having me on. Thank you for letting me do that, Roger. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. Like I said, when I first heard about this, and I mentioned last year, I had to have him, and I had to get you on the show because this is absolutely cool. You know, I did a little 3-minute audio interview with you while I was here last year.
Right.
Just on my phone or whatever.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And it just doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of what is Tales of Mr Rhee or Nightmare World or anything like that. So one of the things that I like to say to everybody out there is support the local artists, support
people that do creator-owned work.
People that create their own work, things like that. And this is a prime example. Go check out Tales of Mr Rhee. Also, how long will the Kickstarter be going? You'll be doing another one in April.
We're going to do the next Kickstarter in April, Tales of Mr Rhee Volume 3, which if you've never read Tales of Mr Rhee, you can read Volume 3 online for free and jump right into it. Every book I write, I have one rule. When you pick up the book, you can read it. You don't need to know anything. Jump in and read it. So, yeah, we'll be doing November, December, January, February, March will be the 5 issues.
Excellent.
Every weekday, there'll be a new page up. And then April, boom, we'll launch the Kickstarter for the trade paperback, the hardcover, things like that.
Check him out on Facebook, Dirk Manning, especially on Twitter, @Dirk Manning. Right there, look for this symbol, right there.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr.
It's the same one, and sometimes you'll even see this.
That's the real me. This is me.
I don't know if the mic could pick you up like that.
Oh, I'm a pro at this, man. Watch this.
There you go. Okay.
I just get real close. You can hear me, can't you? See?
Oh yeah. It's
I could have
good.
I could have done the whole interview like this, man. I wouldn't have risked breaking your camera.
Anyway.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I
got
better.
a durable camera.
Good.
So check out Dirk Manning on Facebook, on Twitter. Really support him. Get his comics. Go online. Like I did. I mean, literally, these are all my.
Yeah,
he was my wife's.
Well, yeah, your wife bought one.
But
you bought the
I'm gonna
rest.
read it too, so there.
Right on, man.
I'm gonna bag and board these suckers as soon as I'm done reading them. This is just fantastic. And
put them on a bookshelf, man. Read them. Enjoy them.
Oh, absolutely. And they're signed.
Right.
By that guy.
He's all right.
All right.
Cool.
Listen,
thank
Dirk,
you, man.
Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, man.
And
thank you.
Let's see if we can't schedule a time to get you back on the show.
Done.
Excellent. Thank
Done.
you.
There it is.
Booyah!
Now I'm going to run away.